Okay, welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be showing you how to play and a full playthrough of Widget Ridge. It's a quick, easy to learn, quick deck building game based on steampunk. So basically you're trying to build gadgets in your workshop or inventions in your workshop that consist of 3 cards: augment, accessories, and devices. You can only have one of each of those in your workshop, and you're trying to make a connection. There's 3 different connections, or 3 different types. There's like a beaker, this looks like a USB kinda, and a cog. So you only have to match one of the connections, not all 3. So, and it has to be augment, a device in the middle, and an accessory. So I believe the accessory always goes on the right, but it does. And the augment always goes on the left, because if you look, their connections are on that side of the card. There's also, this is the shop, basically, the workshop that you're purchasing from. There's always, did we put up 7? Oh, we put up 7. There's always 6 cards face up. If you purchase one, you replace it right away. But there's also location cards that show up. When a location card shows up, you put it down and then put the invention piece on top of it. And the locations have an effect that triggers when you purchase the card on top of it. For instance, this one is the Nat Fairbanks Observatory. If you acquire a card from this space and you have the lowest spark, you gain 5 spark. So they all have abilities that trigger. If you happen to draw another location card for the space that already has a location card, you just get rid of that location card, take it out of the game, and replace it. So that's the shop. You start with a starter deck of 10 cards. There's 3 gadgets, and they're marked. They have a gold border. You have basic widgets, gadgets, and you have where's the other one? Prime widget. So you have a prime widget, basic widgets, and gadgets. So you shuffle those. That's your starter deck, and as you purchase cards, you add them to your deck. The way you purchase cards, there's gold. All the starter deck has is you gain gold and spark. So the red is gold, the blue is spark. And the winner of the game is the one that gets to 100 spark first. And the way you track your spark, I wish they had little markers, because I could see how this would easily move and you'd lose track of your spark. But so here's the 0. Say you have 2 spark, you just line up the 0 with the 2, and that's how you track up until 9. Once you get more than 9, you then line them up. Say you have 11, the 1 and 1. So you move up to 14, and then you just keep moving these cards to line up 2 numbers that show how much spark you have. The person that gets 100 spark is the winner. And the way you gain spark is obviously through these cards. The cards you buy give you spark. And so on your turn, the first player only gets 3 cards to start with. The second player gets 5. This is a 2-player game, but you can buy more of these starter decks and play up to 4 players, I think.
Yeah, and you can also play solo.
And you can play solo. So that's just a 1 to 2 player game as it is purchased. But you can purchase more of these starter decks, these 10 cards, and add more players. So say I'm playing my turn. So here's my 3 cards. And any cards that you have left, any gold you have left at the end of your turn, you discard those into your discard pile. So you don't keep cards in your hand or gold or any of that till you start over on the next turn drawing 5 more cards. So as you see here, my first hand, I gained 3 spark and 3 gold. So I would just take my spark tracker, put 3 on there, and I have 3 gold to spend, there is a card that's 3. This one is. Oh, there's a 1. I've never seen the 1. The 1 you gain 2 gold if this card is removed from your workshop and melt it. And melting, we'll go into that in a minute. So I would be able to gain this one for 3.
And you gain.
If I have the least amount of spark, which I don't right now, I could gain 5 more spark. This one, it goes into your discard pile, but when I play it next time, I can either put it directly into my workshop. It's an augment, so it'll be the left card in the workshop. Or I can play it here and activate. I may pay 3 spark. If I do, destroy an augment or accessory card in a workshop. So you can destroy cards in another workshop. You can't melt them. You can't melt any card. Only cards you can melt when it says you can melt a card. You can melt one from your discard pile, one from the shop, or one from your hand. You can't melt another player's cards that another player controls. But from what we can understand, destroy means putting them in their discard. So that's different than melting. Melting takes them out of the game for good, unless we do have there's different cards that change that. Like there's gold cards. There's 4 of them. We went ahead and chose one. The win condition is still to get 100 spark. Some of them you get more spark to win. But when a player melts a card, it goes to an opponent's discard pile instead of the melted pile. So in this game, because of that gold card, it changes it to where if either of us melt a card, it goes into the other player's discard pile. Okay, and again, when you melt a card, it just goes normally into the melt discard. And you do want to create a discard for the melted cards because they are cards that allow you to take out of the melted pile. So I played my cards. I didn't put this in my workshop. I went ahead and played it. Or I could put it, if I decided not to play it here, I could put it here and put it in my workshop. Anything you put in your workshop stays. It's not discarded at the end of your play turn. It stays there. But the phases are this. Basically, let me read them in a row for you. It's the ideal phase. That's you can do any or all as many times as you want. You play your cards, collect your gold and spark. You can buy as many cards as you can afford with your gold. You can add cards to your workshop, or you can even replace and remove cards from your workshop. If you see one you like better, you can change them out. Then you have the discard phase. It's where you discard any played or unplayed cards into your discard pile. Then you have the draw phase. It's where you draw 5 more cards. Then the final phase is the full construct phase, and that only occurs if you have let me see if I can put one together here. A full, that's an accessory. Do we have a device? Let me find a device. Okay, so we have a augment, an accessory, and a device. And when you put these in your shop, when you connect a card, it triggers the abilities, not the full construct abilities, but these abilities. So it triggers those. But say I've connected all 3 of these. I first, during my play phase, you trigger the abilities. And then at the end, after you draw your cards, the final phase is the full construct phase. If you want to trigger that, you may. And you can keep triggering it each full construct phase. That's the only time you can do the full construct phases. Or you can not do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But you can just keep replacing the cards and changing them out during your play phase. And then you just have to have all 3, an augment, a device, and an accessory that connect to be able to do the full construct. So I'm going to make a full construct phase. It's after you draw your cards back. Okay, the first, you read left to right, and these read left to right. It's a wood burning, moisture extractor, and it has pockets. So, and you start this from left to right. I may discard a card, so I don't have to, but I can. If I do, I destroy a card in a workshop. Not my workshop. It could be my opponent's workshop, and destroying just means putting it in his discard pile. Then, if I did those, then I get to gain 3 spark. So it's a sequential event that you have to do to get to those 3 spark. So you don't have to do it. Like, he doesn't have anything in his workshop, so I would need to wait until he has something, then I can destroy it, and I gain 3 spark. So that's basically that is the play. You do that every turn until someone gets up to 100 spark. Here, let me put one of those back. And then the game ends when someone gets 100 spark. And like I said, we're doing a goal card, so that alters it to where when a player melts a card, it goes to the opponent's discard. And like I said, this is the location cards of rules. This is the 2-player rules. It has these little helpful cards. And it says there's a new ability called Walkabout. I didn't notice that when we were playing. But if you have a card that has a Walkabout ability, it may be acquired without cost if it's in a space with a location. So if it's on top of a location and it has the Walkabout ability, you can get that card at no cost. And effects that affect the cost of cards won't affect this ability since you're bypassing the cost. So it's a very simple game, very easy to learn, and it's supposed to take about a half hour. So we'll start out, we're at 0, and am I still going first?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me draw 3 cards. Okay. All right, so we're going to play the game. I gain 3 gold and 3 spark. So put my spark at 3 and 3 gold. There's a 1 and a 3, so I'm going to take this 3. I don't gain the spark since I don't have the least amount, but I gain this augment. It goes into my discard pile. I can't do anything else. I don't have anything to put in my workshop, so I discard all my cards. I draw back up to 5. And then there is no full construct phase because I don't have anything in my workshop, and it's now Anthony's turn.
So I gained 2 sparks. And I'm at, let's see, 4.
Wow, you got a lot of gold.
Yep.
You got 6 gold.
So,
Oh, I didn't replace that, sorry. You do replace those as soon as you buy one.
I'm going to grab this one. And so that's my turn.
Okay. So now I do get 5 cards. It's just that first turn, the first player doesn't get 5 cards. And I got 4 gold and 2 sparks. So I'm up to 5 spark. Put that over there. And I have 4 gold to spend. This one's a pretty good one because I gain 3 gold and 3 spark when I play that card. So that's a good one. Are all these showing?
No, you need to push them up more.
Okay, sorry. Can you see my widget or my spark tracker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, played all those. I'm discarding.
Yeah, above this line.
I didn't have anything to put in my workshop. When you run out of when your deck runs out, you just shuffle it. So you draw up to 5. And it's Anthony's turn.
Okay, so let's see. Put that in my discard. So I gained 4. So I'm at 6.
It's 4 spark.
And I have 3 gold. Not much choice, so I gained this one.
Okay. Not very exciting yet because we don't have cards to play in our workshop. Okay, so it's my turn. So I gain 4 gold, and that one came up that I just purchased. So I gained both 3 gold and 3 sparks. So I go up 4 more sparks. I'm at 9. And I have 7 gold to spend. Okay, so this one's a good one. It's for 6. I gain 6 when I play it, not now. Gain 6, then if you have the lowest spark, you may draw 1 card. So that's a good one. I'll get 6 spark. And I still have 1 gold left, so I'm going to purchase this one for 1. That one might be one I can melt later if I decide to. And I could have played this in my workshop instead of using it, but I used the ability on it, so that goes back in my discard pile, and I draw 5 cards. Again, if we're doing anything wrong, I apologize, but this is a very simple game, and I'm pretty sure we have everything correct that we're doing. But if we don't, just leave a comment.
So I gained 2. So I'm at 8.
Okay, it's 8. He's at 8 spark. I'm at 9.
These cards up, and still shine so good. Had to move up because of the camera. Okay, so you may pay 3. I can't use this one, so put that in this card. 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 gold. Let's see. I need this one to make a full construct, or I could use this one. If you do this red card in a workshop, then gain. Oh wow, gain 8. All right, I'm doing this one.
Okay.
So that's everything.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put this in my workshop. It's an augment instead of using its ability now. And I gained 4 spark and 2 gold. So I am now at 13 spark. And I only have 2 gold, so pretty limited by one of the cards. But it's actually a pretty good one. Okay, I'm discarding my cards. Nothing triggers there because I didn't connect anything, and so it's Anthony's turn.
Why do I have so many cards?
You only have 5. That's your discard.
I know.
Why did you draw so many? Did you draw, or did you just pick up your whole deck?
I might pick up my whole deck.
Okay.
I was moving stuff for the camera, so I wasn't. So let's see. 2, 4, 5. So I gained 5 gold. I gained 4. So I'm at 12.
Okay.
Okay. That's 5 gold. Let's see. I know I have a center. I have a right one. I have a left one. I'm gonna get this one.
Okay.
I was 3, so I still technically could buy this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get this one.
Okay, then draw your 5 cards back. Okay, and then he doesn't have anything in his workshop, so that's the end of his turn. Okay, so all mine are augments. So I can either replace that if I want. But there's really no reason. Actually, I am going to replace it with this one. And that one goes in my discard. So I have 3 gold and 1 spark, but I gained 3 gold and 3 spark for this one. So I go up 4 sparks. So it's 17. And I'm at 7 gold. So I need devices and accessories. So that's 5, 7. Oh, it's a location, so draw another card to go on top of there. And the first card acquired from this space each turn may be installed in that player's workshop if that player pays an additional 2 gold. Oh. Okay, so I spent all my gold. Draw my 5 cards, and it's Anthony's turn.
Okay, so I have, let's see, 6, 7, 8 gold.
Are you putting anything in your workshop? Or
I'm gonna be putting that one.
Okay, so you can't do
I
the
know.
ability.
So let's see. Draw a card. Okay.
You could also
Little
put that
spot.
one in your workshop if you wanted.
Yeah.
They don't connect. They're left and right.
Actually, this one doesn't even have a left and right.
Right
I
here.
know though. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Let me try a card from this. If you do draw 2 cards and discard this, you have the most spark draw. What's this?
You can pay 2 additional gold if you want to place it in your workshop right away.
Okay. Hard choice. I'll get this one. So I still have 4 more. So let's see. Gain 2 or destroy this. Alright, I'll get this one. I'm done.
Okay. You can still buy that one. You don't have to pay the 2 extra. You realize that. It's just if you want to put it in your shop right away.
Yeah, I guess I'll buy it. Might as well have the 2.
Okay. Okay, so I have 3 gold and 4 sparks. That puts me at 21 spark. And 3 gold.
Sorry for the yawning. We're playing this like at 12 at night.
Yeah, we have to do everything late because we have so much going on. And we have to learn the games before we play them. Oh, you have low spark.
Let me spark loud. I've been buying a lot of cards.
I'll buy that one. Okay.
My turn. See, draw a card and then discard. Gain 1 gold or 2. So I get 3 no matter what, so that's 15. So I'm gaining, I want 4. Do I need 4 or more? Okay, so I am going to put this here.
Okay. So all he needs is a device in the middle, and it'll connect them, and it'll trigger their abilities.
And
He could also, if he wanted, replace that one with this one.
no. Well, get this one. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Oh, I got a device. So I'm going to play my device. That connects, so I gain 2 gold or 2 steam. Or spark, I mean. Don't have the accessory yet. So I'm going to go for I'm going to gain the 2 gold. And then I may melt a card in the marketplace. If you have the lowest spark, gain spark equal to that cost. Well, I don't, so I'm not going to melt one from the marketplace. But I am going to gain 2 gold. So I get 2, 3, 4, 7, and I gain 6 spark here. So that puts me at 27. 2, 4, 6 spark, or 6 gold to spend. That's a good one too, but not for me. Maybe I do want to melt a card. I am going to melt this card. I just saw what it did. So I have 3 more to spend. That one doesn't make this card. Okay. And I don't have a full construct, so I can't do anything for that phase. It's Anthony's turn.
So I gained 3, so I'm at 18. So you have 3. What's this location do? If you acquire a card from this space and you have the lowest spark, gain 5. Oh yeah, I'm getting this one. So I'm done, and I gain 5. So 23.
I'm waiting for an accessory to come out to be able to finish my
Me too.
device or my invention.
I need a device.
I gain 1 gold. I may melt a starting card from my hand. I don't have to. I gain 3 gold and 3 sparks, so that puts me at 30. And then I get 1 spark for that, so I'm at 31. So I get 2, 3, 4, 7. I have 8 gold to spend.
Oh, yeah.
Four. 4 more I can spend. I'm gonna do this because I have 4, so I pay 2 more to put it in my workshop. And so that triggers, I gain 1 gold and 2 spark. I'm at 33. Gold doesn't really help me. Or actually, you go left to right. Sorry, I gained 2 gold and 2 spark. I should have went left to right on that. You may melt a card in the marketplace if you have the lowest spark. I don't. And then I gain the 1 gold and 2 sparks. I have 3 gold I can spend actually. So pretty much those are exactly the same. Oh, sorry. And now I can actually do the full construct. First you draw your cards. And after that is the full construct phase. Since I have a full invention with an augment, a device, and an accessory connected, then this, I can trigger this. So I may pay 5 spark. If I do, I can melt 2 adjacent cards in the marketplace and then gain the spark equal to the highest cost melted. So that wouldn't do me any good. I would just be gaining and losing unless I wanted to melt a card. Or if another player has more spark, gain 5 spark. So pretty much it doesn't do me any good at this point to trigger that. And I may actually switch out the cards as I play that might have better effects at trigger. So it's your go.
Replace this one.
Okay.
Put this one in the center.
Okay, so he has a full invention. No, you
Actually,
don't.
that's not on the middle.
It has to be a device.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
So let's see. So I have 6, 7. I gain 2. No matter what, so I'm at 25. So 7.
I can't put it right in there. It goes in your discard pile.
Oh, yeah.
Nice try.
So I have
It's
2.
only because of that location lets you pay 2 more to do that.
So I'm grabbing this one too because that's 7.
Okay, that one, if
I
you
do
have
5.
you do
So
the
I'm at
lowest
30.
spark.
What? How many you have?
35.
Okay, yeah, so I'm at 30. I'm done.
Okay, so he can't do anything on his full construct. Okay, so this is an augment. See, I am going to trade these because this I will actually gain something by melting cards in the shop because all I have to do is discard a card, not pay 5 spark. So I'm going to switch those out. I have 2 more spark, so it's 37, and I have 3 gold. That one. Okay, and then I draw my cards. I am going to do my full construct thing.
I'm sure you will.
Okay, now I am going to do my full construct phase. I can discard a card. Guess I'll discard that one.
Wow. That was
If
powerful.
I do, I melt 2 adjacent cards in the marketplace. I gain spark equal to the highest. So these 2, I'll melt these 2. So those go in the melt pile. Oh, we got another location. And so I get 5 steam because that one was worth 5, the highest. So I'm at 42. And then, or if another player has more spark, I gain 5. So that's an or. So I did those 2. I did my full construct, and my turn is over.
So I draw a card.
Okay.
So minus. Okay. Okay, so I gain 1. So I have, let's see, 2, 4, 6. Grabbing this one. And this one.
All right. So
Actually, I'm not going to grab this one.
that's the one I just replaced with it.
I know I'm going to grab this one.
Oh, okay. Thought you were taking the one I just put in there.
So I gain 5.
Okay. So the location gives him 5 spark because he has the least amount. He can't do the full construct because he doesn't have a full construction. Okay, so
I'm just barely hanging on just because of that location.
all right, so I only have 4 cards because I had to discard 1 for my full construct phase. So let's see. I have the option if I want to replace. Okay, I don't want to replace any, so I gain 4 gold, 4 spark, 6 spark, and this one I gain 1 spark for each practical card I have in play this time, and I have 3 of them. So that's 3, 5, 7. I get 9 spark, so I'm at 51. Halfway there. Okay, and 4 gold.
And she's smiling inside.
Never. More gold. I'm going to pay the 4 gold. I'm going to replace this one. And draw my 5 cards. So I get to pay the 2 extra because of that location card. Now it's the full construct phase. I may discard a card. If I do, I can melt 2 adjacent cards in the marketplace and gain equal to the highest. Oh. Or I could just gain 3, but I think I will melt these 2. I gain 7. That puts me at 58. And that's my turn.
I finally get the vice.
Okay, so he connected those, so it triggers the abilities. So he draws a card and discards a card. So draw a card. And you have to discard 1. Okay, so you're discarding that one.
Same as this one.
You
Ah,
get it.
actually,
Okay, and he gains 2 spark if he has the lowest spark, and he may melt a card, but he doesn't have to. So you get 2 spark. And then he gains 2 spark or destroy an accessory in an opponent's workshop. He has his choice. He can destroy my accessory or he can gain 2 spark. So that goes in my discard.
okay, so I gain 2, so it's 3, 4.
And you get
Did I
4
already-
spark.
Did I already count this one?
I don't think so. 4 spark. Or is it 5? 5.
Yeah. So I'm at 43.
Catching up.
And I have, let's see, 3, 4, 4. So look at this. So I get 5. So I'm at 48.
Catching up with me. I have 58.
And I have 2 more. Gain this one. I'm at 53. That location helped me tremendously. And let's see, now I get to do my full construct. So you may discard.
Oh, draw your cards first.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's his full construct phase. He may discard a card. If he does, he gains equal to the highest cost in the marketplace.
So I'm getting rid of this one.
Okay, and then so you gain spark equal to 5. 5 spark.
Okay, so I'm at 58.
We're tied. Then you may destroy an accessory in an opponent's workshop. Yeah, I don't have an accessory.
Okay.
You already did that. Okay, so it's my turn. So I'm going to put this accessory.
You know it's calling next turn.
What?
You know it's calling my.
I have plenty of accessories.
I know.
Okay, so, and I could buy one right. There's lots I can do. Okay, so 2, 4, 5. Oh, and that triggers. I gain 3 gold and 2 spark. I'm at 60. And I may mail a card in the marketplace if I have the lowest spark. I don't. So I get 3 gold and I get 1 more spark here. And 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 gold. Okay, so.
Oh, I just realized that one card that said that you could trigger it 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
You could keep replacing if you have 3 cards that replace it and triggers.
Mm.
So obviously you could trigger it multiple times, the effect.
Okay, so I'm going to. How many do I have again? 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. How much spark do you have? Oh, you need to get some spark. Okay, so 4 more. Okay, then I can do my full construct. Let me draw my cards first. Okay, I may discard a card. If I do, I melt 2 adjacent and I get the highest, or melt this card and gain 10 spark, but you cannot win the game until your next turn. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to melt that. Oh wait, when I melt cards, it goes to you.
Yep.
We've been melting all these cards. We forgot about that.
I haven't melted anything.
I've melted all these. Yeah, when you melt a card, it goes to the opponent's discard pile instead of the melted pile. So, Christmas for you. So, I gained 10 spark for doing that, so I'm at 72.
Try to make it sound like it's beneficial, but if the card doesn't benefit me, it's not Christmas.
Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so...
Why do you only have 4? Did you discard one during your...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, let's see.
Wow, those are lame.
That's how she talks about my cards.
That's a pretty lame pull.
4 or 5.
At this late in the game.
I can't help what I draw. It's all luck. Ooh. Actually, are you winning?
Really? You have to ask that question. I'm at 72.
Okay, one of those mountains. Okay, I'm getting this one.
What are you at? I can't even tell.
60? You're not dominating that much.
Okay, are you doing your draw your cards and then are you doing your full construct?
Not that bad. I should have had more cards.
Well, now you do.
Okay, so let's see. You may discard a card. Okay. If you do, gain equal to the highest cost in the marketplace. So it's 8. Then you may destroy an accessory in the opponent. Oh.
I don't have one. And now it kills you to not be able to destroy it.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay. So I'm replacing my accessory. Cha-ching. Okay, and I may melt a card in the marketplace if I have the lowest spark gain. What do you have? Oh, yeah, that's not happening. Okay, I gain 3 gold and 2 spark, so 74. So gain 3, 5 more spark, so that's me 79. And then I gain 2. If this card is removed from your workshop, melt it. So gain 2 gold, 3 gold, 6 gold, 9. Okay. This is 8 one do. That's a nice one. And there's not a 1-1. Okay, so, and my full construct, let me draw my 5 cards. Okay, I may discard a card if I do. Okay. Let me see which one I want to discard. Or I can just gain, oh wait. Or I can melt this card and gain 10, but I cannot win the game this turn. Okay. So I'm at 89. Those are nice.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Thinking. 7. I'm replacing this.
Okay. So it does that one do anything if you replace it? Okay. I have one if I replace it I have to melt it. So these trigger.
Yep.
Gain 2 if you have the lowest. So you get 2 spark. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, put 1 card in your hand and discard the rest.
None of them are beneficial, but if you have the lowest spark, draw a card.
Otherwise, gain 5. Oh.
So.
Wow, so you gain 5 if you don't have the lowest spark on that one. That's nice.
So I'm going to pick 7. So I'm at 77.
Okay.
And I only have 2 gold, which I'll just obtain this one.
Okay. Are you doing your full construct?
Oh, yeah. You may discard.
I'll draw your cards first. I'm hoping for some of those good cards, huh?
I have 1/3 the deck now.
I'm hoping those good ones go to the bottom of your deck.
She's so nice. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
So now he's doing his full construct. He can discard a card. If he does, he gains equal to the highest cost in the market. So he would gain 8.
Okay, so I'm going to do this one. So I gain 8, so 85.
And then if you melt this card,
yeah, I'm going to melt it.
You gain 8 more. That goes to me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
And again, this is a variation of the normal rules. Normally you melt and it goes in a melt pile, but 93. Our goal requires us to give the melted card to the opponent's discard pile.
93.
Ooh, he's ahead of me. See? Okay, so I'm going to put my accessory here. So I can melt a card in this marketplace. If I have the lowest spark, gain equal to its cost. Nice, nice, nice. I'm going to melt this one. So I get 8, so I'm at 97. Ooh. 3 more spark and I win. Yeah, I've won. So I gained 6 spark. Then if you have the lowest spark, you may draw 1 card. So I gained 7 spark. So I'm at 104.
You have the lowest spark.
No, I get a card if I also have the lowest spark.
Ah, well, you don't.
So I just won the game at 104. It was close though. You came back. Midnight. This game, I think, is always kind of close. I think you're always within
margin of error.
Yeah, because the last game we were like, I was going to win the next turn, and you probably would have won the next turn if I didn't win. So you're always like 1 turn from winning, I think.
Yeah.
When the way it's laid out or way it's made. So this is a fun game. It's a fun, quick filler game. It's easy to learn. It has 4 gold cards, so you can always change. Some of the gold cards make it to where you have to get 120 spark to win. The rules, they modify the rules, so it adds a little bit to the game. There's a boss card, but I didn't really figure out the boss card. That's in a solo game, I'm guessing. Yeah. The locations add a little bit of variation to it, and then I think they have
other cards,
expansions,
little decks, and
which they did send us. Yeah. Couple of expansions, right?
Yeah.
So we'll be playing more videos with this game with the expansions to show you what they do. So, yeah, it's a fun game. It's a fun little filler deck building game. We need to buy another starter pack so our son can play because he was really interested in this game. He was kind of bummed he couldn't play, but we'll have to buy another one so maybe he could play with the expansions. But yeah, so if you think you'd like this game, we will put the product linked in the description so you can check it out for yourself. As always, please like and subscribe to our channel. And we look forward to seeing you next time.